You see them all the time. Every time you walk by a television when it's off. Every car window when it's darkened. A microwave oven. An any glossy surface. A mass of water when it's still. The edge of a knife. Or in another person's eye. You even see your own eyes staring back at you in your own spectacles sometimes. We see them all the time. We are never truly alone. They are always with you. And you never even know. Except when you see them. In glances. You see them when you're brushing your teeth. Doing your hair. Shaving. Adjusting your clothing. Or any task where you have to look at yourself. I'm talking about reflections. It's a common thing. It's a necessity. There's no magical mystery as to how they're created. It's common crafting and light refraction. Let me ask this though. You don't have to answer me. I probably won't even be here after this. Have you ever seen your reflection? But for a fraction of a second, you don't recognize it? Or something seems different, but you can't tell what it is? My name is Drake Taylor. I'm your average 21-year-old goth. Always had an interest in the occult and in science fiction as well. I believe in parallel worlds, the power of witchcraft when done correctly, spirits, and aliens. I eat up anything paranormal. I love it. It's so much better than the norm. Normal is boring. You grow up, you work, then you die. If I were convinced normalcy was all there was, I would have preferred death. That was my outlook on the whole damn thing. It was. But now, I almost wish it were so. Normal wouldn't be too bad, knowing what I know. You see, it all started when I was left by my girlfriend because of a maybe. And I began having so much difficulty in my love life that it made me a little bit crazy, I'd have to admit. One day, during all of this emotional turmoil, when I was doing my hair in the mirror on my dresser, it was angled so it was pointing at the mirror on my wall. From time to time, as I shifted sides, I would catch a glance at myself from the back. I eventually fully noticed this, so I took a rare opportunity to see my full back of myself. I remember thinking, damn, that doesn't look half bad at all. Why am I always such a masochist? Then I remember thinking, also, if I look like that, then why am I always struggling so hard in love? But anyways, I carried on as usual and went about my day. I made sure to leave the mirrors facing each other so I could look at my back anytime I liked. As time went on, I began obsessing over my reflection a bit, becoming rather sort of a narcissist. It wasn't that I was in love with myself, hell no, that's just weird. More like I was intrigued with myself, staring back at me. What is hidden behind those very old and very sad eyes? My eyes. Are those my eyes? Are those even my own eyes? It was still me, I know it. The image hadn't changed at all, but I swear for a moment, I couldn't tell who I was looking at in that damn mirror for the life of me. That thing! It stood there, motionless, as I was, with no independent motion at all. It did what I did. Or rather, I suspect that it mimicked me perfectly. I shook myself out of it and I took a few cleansing breaths and I grabbed my athame from beside my bed and I left the room. I began holding the knife from time to time throughout the day for a few moments before I slept at night. You should already know to whence this is going though. No matter the path of motion you choose, there is no escaping one's own self. I began avoiding my dual mirrors in my bedroom as much as possible. I began doing things I needed a mirror for in my bathroom with the door open and the lights on. Eventually, though, I would catch those damn ancient eyes full of pain and torment and begin to face the familiar intrigue as before. I have become a full-blown narcissist now, and it's getting worse. And now, since then, and as my love life keeps becoming more hectic, I'm also becoming a sociopath as well. This is so very dangerous, but I cannot stand not knowing what is behind those aged, well beyond the years, darkened, agonizingly contorted eyes of misery. I cannot stand not knowing also what is inside the mind who bears those eyes. I've studied my craft, and I've obtained an ancient witchboard. I have reflected and meditated my energy onto the mirror. I've already placed my hands and face to the glass, and felt the solid become fluid. I'm ready to take the final step now. I'm writing this here as I wait for the witching hour tonight. I will place the altar in front of my mirror and the witchboard onto the altar with the 4 candles, and I will sit face to face with that thing. It will speak to me. It will tell me what I need to know, what I must know, or I'll die trying.